We are home.
I'm home.
We're home. We're home. We love you, Nick.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video
On the Electrics.
Hopefully you guys are having a great day whenever you guys are seeing this video. Today we have 2 boxes in a bag. You probably can...
Athena is eating her dinner as well. Real life. She's hungry. She's a hungry electric too.
Hopefully you guys are having a great day whenever you guys are seeing this, but on a more important note, we have some deliciousness from Taco Bell. We decided to go out and get some Taco Bell and have just a normal mukbang with you guys and just chat and really just have a normal video.
Some crazy things that happened to us.
Yeah, we've had a pretty crazy past 24 hours.
Yes.
So it's basically we're just like, I mean, it was kind of crazy. Not really.
It was crazy for me.
Well.
Oh, look at her, Athena. You gotta use your reverse. Use your reverse. No, reverse. Reverse.
We literally were boxing in ourselves from our dog with a chair. But anyway, so if you guys out there are, you know,
drink your water.
This is why we're not having little electrics anytime soon.
Yes.
So if you guys out there want to grab a meal, you know, hang out with us, do it. And we're gonna set up the thumbnail right now because gotta do the thumbnail. But we did get salads. Oh my god! Oh,
you got cinnamon twists. Ooh.
She loves cinnamon twists.
Are you taking this out too?
So we got 2 salads. You guys actually can get salads at Taco Bell.
I did not know that.
And I don't think we should. Actually, no, we could take out the salads.
That one's heavy.
That's a cheesy gordita crunch.
Oh.
I know my food. I know my Taco Bell. Just put it that way. I don't know my food. But now, you guys gotta comment down below what your favorite sauce is at Taco Bell. What's your favorite sauce at Taco Bell?
Ketchup, but they don't have ketchup, so.
No, I said your favorite sauce at Taco Bell.
I know, I prefer ketchup, but they don't have ketchup at Taco Bell.
That's sad. That's very sad. Ooh, look how that worked. Ooh, this little tostada shell. Tostada. Tostada.
Tostada.
Oh, you said it really good.
Thank you.
Like when you say...
Yeah, it's...
Like when I talked to the
tostada.
guy today, I say, todo bien, means all is good, or all good. He's like, ¿Cómo estás? I say, todo bien.
Todo.
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 I think you should take one of these out.
We should take them all out. Oh, you got the Doritos? Kind of love the Doritos.
That's why I got them. Ready, ready? It's...
Fire!
Fire! That was so lame.
It's like, eat my taco.
That's too lame. That's too weird. I'm not gonna do that. Take my glasses off.
I hate holding food and doing this.
Alright, now the thumbnail's done. That was awesome. That was super quick. I have to take my glasses off because I feel like if I have them on during a video that we're filming. Oh, should we shoot for the Photo Electric or for the Hungry Electrics?
I don't have my phone.
Like, you guys can follow us on the Hungry Electrics. You guys will see everything first. All right, so we have Taco Bell here. These are salads, obviously. Well, not obviously because it basically has enough calories to look like a cheeseburger, or to be a cheeseburger. This one is going to be Christy's, and Christy probably won't eat any of the sour cream or the cheese. Get over it.
You won't either.
I might have some.
He's got a thing with dairy. Like, anytime he orders a salad, he tries not to get cheese or anything like that.
Yeah, I mean, and honestly, I never really even liked sour cream as a kid.
Salsa?
Salsa.
Oh, I like salsa.
And we have the cheesy gordita crunch right here. So the cheesy gordita crunch, everybody, was my favorite thing to get at Taco Bell when I was a child.
The cool part about being in a relationship with Eric is that he orders all the things on the menu that I would never order just because I like what I like. And so typically I would only get like a taco like this. And so the majority of the fast food items I never tried until I met you. Oh,
interesting.
Yeah. So let's talk about our weird 24 hours.
Well, I think we should get into this first. Oh, I only got 1 fork.
We can just share. That's fine.
Oh, share 1 fork? Okay.
We're almost at 75K, babe.
Yay.
So we are going to respond to our responding to your assumption video.
No, we'll do that. We'll do that later. There's a lot of great responses we can have. Do you want to start first with the fact that we met a celebrity or saw a celebrity?
Okay. So basically, we had a really random day trip up to LA.
Act like you love me.
I do love you. Because Eric had a sponsored thing to do with Amazon Prime because they came out with a new TV show. And so they had a pop-up shop that we had to go up and promote. And so we went and did that. We'll talk about that in a minute. It was very strange. It was like a Halloween scary house.
It was like a premiere.
Plus Hollywood. It was so weird. So weird. There was like security guys walking around. Like, it was strange. And so we go to the grocery store afterwards because, that's us. We go to the grocery store to get drinks before we head home. And while we're in the grocery store, we're walking down the aisle. And Eric, like, it's hard for me to describe this, but anytime a celebrity like talks to him on IG, somebody with like a massive, like somebody like he idolizes or anything like that, if he ever gets a thing, his fanboy
comes out
episode he has is there's no words. It's just a lot of like
the first thing she says to me is use your words.
Yeah, that is what I say. I'm like, Eric, use your words. And so he has this freak out in the middle of the grocery store, and he's like,
Can I say why I had the freak out?
Sure.
So I DM'd Adam Richman from Man vs. Food like a week ago.
I'm talking about the first fanboy moment you had.
Yeah, I know. I'm telling the story.
Okay, go ahead.
And I never expected a response at all. I obviously started doing food challenges. Like, I watched Men vs. Food, and I was like, that's the first thing that put food challenges like into my head. And so reached out to Adam Richman. If you guys don't know what Man vs. Food is, it's basically a show about food challenges that was on the Food Channel. Our food challenge, it was on Travel Channel, and it was basically in 2008, 2000 to 2000. I think it's still going on right now, but he's not the host anymore. But he was the host. And crazy. So I reached out to him and he responded to me. And so we were talking and I was just like, he like responded. It was the first response to my DM and I saw that he had responded to me and then he followed me and I'm like, ah. And so basically that was the moment.
Yep, that was the moment.
So.
That was the second fanboy moment of the time we were in the grocery store.
Oh. Well, I thought you were talking about like my fanboy moment.
You still fanboyed.
I did. I mean.
So we're walking, just shush, let me finish the story before you interrupted me. So we're walking down, and he has this freak out like he does, but he's on his phone, and I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, and I'm like, use your words, and he's like, oh my gosh, I can't remember his name. I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, there's a celebrity, there's a movie star in the grocery store, like, right now, and I'm like, where? And he's like, and he's not using his words, and I'm like, gosh dang it, I don't want to miss this, where is he? And he's like, he's down the aisle, like, what is his name? And he's like, it's the guy from The Matrix. I'm like, what are you talking about? And he's like, just go look. And I'm like, okay. So I like go back and I try to be like super nonchalant and I like glance down and I was like, oh my gosh. And so I was like, all right, I have to like, I'm gonna be cool about this. So I just like walk past him and I know, because I'm wearing short shorts, I know he's watching me walk away. And I was like, then in my head, I was like, oh my gosh, celebrity's looking at me. He's totally checking me out. I'm like pretending I'm like buying like taco seasoning. And I see Eric on the other side and he's like, babe, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm getting taco seasoning. And then I leave. But I swear he's like following us around the store because I like locked eyes with him twice. And I was like, oh my gosh, we didn't tell you who it was yet. His name is Lawrence.
His name's Lawrence Fishburne. He played Morpheus in The Matrix.
He's the guy that's got the scars. Like, very distinct look. Like, you can't mistake him. And
the awkward thing was so Christy went to the bathroom and that's when I checked my Instagram and I saw that Adam Richman had followed me. And so I was like, oh my gosh, as she walked out of the doors, I was like, babe, come here. And I was freaking out. And as soon as
I thought that he had like talked to him or something. Like we got invited to like a celebrity party.
I talked to him a few hours.
No, Lawrence. I thought you had talked. I thought you had talked to Lawrence, and I was like, sweet, we're going to a celeb party now.
No,
By the way, he was acting.
I'm not that cool.
And then it was
But I did all that freaking out, and she was right in front of me, and Lawrence walked by, so he thought I was freaking out that we saw him, but it really wasn't about him. And so
basically, long story short, we can't be around celebrities.
Yeah, because we fan. Like, even being around Neil was enough. That was crazy. Yeah, we definitely can't be around celebrities.
My face, that's the first time I've ever been so close to a celebrity before in that grocery store. Like, I was in, like, the ethnic food aisle with him.
So who's all about that Cool Ranch Dorito life, and who's all about that nacho cheese life?
Ooh.
I don't know which one is the nacho cheese one.
So, can you really not tell, babe? Oh, this
that
one's
one
the
is.
nacho,
That one is. Yeah, I just didn't look at it. Wait, are you gonna do any hot sauce?
No.
This is the Diablo sauce. Woo! That is very, very hot. Yeah, the Diablo sauce is very.
It's not that bad.
It's got a very like distinct bite to it. It like hits the back of your throat, and you're like.
Ooh, I can feel it now.
Have you seen any more celebrities in person?
I saw Paris Hilton in New York City from like she was like across the street though. But other than that, no. That was the first like Hollywood celebrity I've ever actually seen in person. Like up close in the grocery store, like holy crap.
Yeah, it was so funny. I'm like, babe, he's Morpheus.
I was like, I want to walk by him as many times as I can so I can give him a chance to like look at me and be like, hey, we need a new Marvel superhero woman chick, and she's got awesome legs.
Which is funny because you look just like Wonder Woman. How many times do you get told that?
I get told that a lot. I could look like Gal Gadot.
Yeah. Or Gadot, whatever her name is. Oh my gosh, I don't know why I just poured this on this. But yeah, no, it was super fun. I mean, it was just kind of like, it all happened in the span of like 30 minutes. So we saw a celebrity, and I got a celebrity to respond to my DM. It's crazy what that Instagram, that verified checkmark does. She's trying to get verified right now. You should be verified.
No, I'm just not cool enough. That's basically.
It's not about being cool. I mean,
well, I have been published. I've been in magazines. I don't know what else you need. Like you've just been featured in a magazine before.
Well, a few, but mainly that men's health thing.
Yeah.
Assumptions time.
Oh yes. Okay. I feel so bad. I've got like serious mom guilt. I'm already having separation anxiety, knowing that we're leaving
Babe, we
for
leave.
like a week. I know, and I'm already having like mad anxiety because she doesn't know that we're leaving her. She's leaving you. My assumption is that this channel becomes more popular than your main channel. That would be goals.
Who said that?
Ghost Yellow Wolf.
I mean, maybe.
My opinion is Christy wants to keep her options open.
For what? In terms of
I think
what?
it's because we talked about marriage.
A lot of people seem to think that you weren't too.
If you really wanted to get married, you would just make time. Just saying. Yeah, it's just not a priority right now. Like, there's no point. Like, what's the rush? We do everything a married couple does anyway.
Basically.
No. Here's a fact. Your girlfriend thinks her left side is her good side. That is a fact. This is the side that I prefer my picture taken on. Good
We have
call.
the same side.
We have the same picture taking side. That's why we always take pictures like we're at prom. But yeah, this is my preferred side. Nice observation. Everybody has a good side. Everybody has the side that they prefer. Your girl is annoying, just saying, but love you solo videos, electric. Oh, did you ever respond to this one?
Yeah, I usually respond to those ones.
Thank you.
That one always makes me laugh because it's like,
Everybody...
read the name of the channel. It says electrics, meaning multiple people, not just one person. I love it. They were bickering about if they bigger or not.
I know.
And it's not, guys, we don't just point out the negative comments just because the negative comments are negative comments. Like, we point out positive comments too. Sometimes it's just it's genuinely amusing to us.
They're amusing, the negative ones.
Like this one from Sandrine Burrell, who says, "Hi Eric, my name, and I like your videos. Like, we really appreciate the positivity." And this one, Eric seems to be a giver in bed. Sorry, that's just the first thing that came to mind. I assume that Eric has low self-esteem and has a sensitive ego. Both only sometimes though. Love the videos.
I can be sensitive too. It just depends about what it is.
Excuse you.
Excuse you, teens.
I assume that Christy gets annoyed with all the food mess from Eric's challenges. Okay, we'll throw this one. This is a funny one. Okay, you ready for this? I assumed Eric has faked at least one eating challenge video. This is funny. The people that believe this, it's funny the rabbit holes that people go into on YouTube. Yeah, I have stuff like that out there, and people also saying that I like broke open my own window
And stole your camera equipment.
and like. So when that all happened in 2017, when
I
somebody,
remember that.
if somebody broke into my car, stole like $10,000 of my camera equipment, there was like a movement started on the internet to like say that I like actually did that myself and all this crap. And it's like the things that people come up with are literally mind blowing. Mind blowing. It's like someone literally sits
They
at
just
home.
like villainize you.
They villainize a lot of people, and I think that is genuinely, it's mind blowing. So it's just another
People
internet
just don't
rumor
have
that
anything
like
better
people like
to do with their time.
like to do. Yeah, it's like I've had people say that, and so I actually talked to Blake 201. He does like
Live streams at like 1 o'clock in the morning.
and so he does a live stream, and he does like the main video for Instagram, and so we've got in the conversation of like why he does it or something like that, and he's like, yeah, I do it so like people believe me, because people were accusing me of not actually doing the videos that I post on Instagram of eating a ton of food. People said that I was like faking those, so I did live streams, and then when I started doing live streams, people said I faked the live stream. It's like how do you fake a live stream? Like literally, the internet, it's like mind blowing, and I was like, dude, like I get a bunch of that too. Like I literally have a timer. I sit down in front of the timer.
And they're like, oh, you cheat the clock or whatever. Like,
Yeah, one
okay.
dude's like, he like spits his food out into a cup. It's like, yeah, I spit out 9 pounds of food into a 16-ounce cup. It's like a never-ending hole. It's like, no, I drilled a hole in my table, and that goes
Here's
into
the
a
thing.
It's like, oh
this is
my
what
gosh.
people need to do. People need to come, who doubt you, come to a challenge that you do.
Yeah.
He's a freak. He is a freak.
Thanks, babe.
You are. Yeah, you will. Well, you are. Don't be sensitive. It's okay. She's the truth. Okay, give me the more assumptions. Do you guys even have jobs? You must be the laziest couple in the USA. Get a real job.
No, we don't. But if we did,
I like your comment. Welcome to our office.
Yeah,
This
this
is the where it's like, oh, if you have a complaint, email, whatever. The comments
Or
are
the customer
our
support.
reviews. Yeah, take a ticket and get in line.
I gotta try this cheesy gordita crunch.
Get it.
All right, cheesy gordita crunch. We'll back.
Every time you like have a moment like that, I always want to be like what my dad says, where he's like, "Was that a WOW moment?" That was literally the funniest thing I'd ever seen in my life.
It's good, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. It's got like a sauce
Yeah,
on there.
it's got like it almost tastes like a Caesar sauce, like a Caesar salad sauce.
Yeah.
It's very delectable.
It's tasty.
I gotta say though, my second favorite thing are the cinnamon twists.
They are very good.
Christy will not be having any
I'm
of
going
these.
to opt out of those. Because those are like the things like, you eat one, you can't stop. So I just don't start.
And I need to be better with buying things.
Babe, you took that totally. And here's the thing about mine and Eric's relationship. Everybody thinks that we bicker a lot and we argue a lot. And it's honestly the opposite in the fact that we want to do everything we can to make sure that we don't hurt each other's feelings. And so sometimes he'll be like, oh, look, this new item came out. And I'm like, oh, please don't buy it, because I'm the type of person, like, it's easier for me to resist, like, out of sight, out of mind. And then I feel guilty because I'm like, oh, well, maybe he needs to be with somebody else, like somebody who doesn't care and just, like, eats all the things. But in his mind, he's like, oh, I shouldn't tease her and tempt her because I'm not being supportive. And so we get into, like, sometimes we get into things where we're doing everything we can to not hurt each other's feelings or offend each other, that we end up getting in a fight over that. Basically is what happens.
And it's not even a fight. It's just I've never still even being what a month or 12, 13 months together, being 24/7 with each other. I have yet to get mad. I just get very quiet when I don't.
Yeah, he gets quiet. And then when he acts like that, I'm like, nope, stop. We're not like today. We were like it happened today. We were in the getting groceries for today, and something was said, and he gets quiet and he starts to walk away, and I'm like, nope, we're not leaving this aisle until it's resolved, because that's just how I do things. Like I won't go to bed mad. I won't you're not leaving the room until we discuss this out.
And we discussed it out.
And we do every time, and it's fine.
And I won't buy terrible food anymore.
Okay.
If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to let us know down in the comments below. And let us know what you guys want to see for the next video. We're excited to go out and have fun in New York.
We leave in a week, guys. It's gonna be okay, boo boo.
It's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be okay. Without further ado, the electrics are
out.